Welcome to Cultivated Live for Tuesday, September 3rd, 2024. Welcome back. We are back with our newsletter. We are back with this live stream. My name is Jay Rosenthal. I am the host of this program called Cultivated Live. I am also the co-founder of Cultivated Media. And since we launched, our goal at Cultivated has been to be cannabis industry first, providing you with the most important, insightful, useful, and timely information. We do that through our daily newsletter, which is Cultivated Daily, which you absolutely need in your inbox every morning. And we do this through this daily live stream called Cultivated Live, which we stream on LinkedIn and YouTube. We would love for you to follow us on LinkedIn, subscribe to us on YouTube, and most importantly, get our newsletter every single day in your inbox. It's in the show notes how to actually do that. And because this is our first day back, I wanted to join you to welcome you back from summer break for many of you. If you watch this at school, I think that's weird, but welcome if this is your first day at school. And it's been a very busy news couple of weeks since we haven't published. We've taken 2 weeks off for some R&R. But first, rescheduling. And sorry if you haven't yet heard, but rescheduling will not happen before the November election. This much we know. On August 27th, the Drug Enforcement Administration scheduled an administrative law judge's hearing on December 2nd, which means there was hope after the overwhelming public support for rescheduling that an ALJ hearing, as it's known, could be skipped, but it was not to be. If you want a breakdown of what will happen at the ALJ and afterwards, visit cultivated.news. Find out all the information. We will be covering it extensively in our newsletter and on this program. But that wasn't the only big news. Over on Truth Social, which I don't know how many of you actually frequent, former President Donald Trump seemed to suggest he supported passage of Amendment 3 in Florida in November, although we suggest you head over to Truth Social or find it on cultivated.news and parse the language yourself. Here is the money line, if you will. Whether people like it or not, this will happen through the approval of the voters. That's sort of the endorsement he provided on Truth Social. Lots of conversation about this on Twitter as well, if that is your bag. And finally, 3 big publicly traded cannabis companies shook up their executive teams in recent weeks in a bid to give their ailing stocks and financial performance a boost. We'll start with Canopy. Down the street from me here in Canada, Canopy Growth will replace CEO David Klein by March 31st, 2025, and the company will look for a new chief executive. So get your resumes ready, everybody. Ascend Wellness removed John Hartman as CEO and terminated CFO Mark Kassebaum, effective on August 27th, which was last week. Samuel Brill, who's a board director, will serve as the CEO. Francis Perullo, another board member, will serve as the president. And Roman Nenchenko will serve as the CFO, according to the company's release. And over to Curaleaf, Boris Jordan, the executive chair of Curaleaf, will take over as CEO from Matt Darren. So big news from big cannabis companies in the last 2 weeks of August. That is it for today's Cultivated Live. We encourage you to find us on all of our channels, including LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter even. We'll be back tomorrow, Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern, right here on LinkedIn and YouTube. Hopefully with Jeremy Burke, my co-founder, who's traveling back late last night, but he will join us tomorrow. We'll be back on Thursday with Krista from Retrina Group. And stay tuned because we have something very special coming up on this Friday and all Fridays, a new partnership which we'll talk about on Friday. So stay tuned to that. We're going to tease that this week. Remember, buy cannabis at your local dispensary. We will see you all tomorrow. Go to cultivated.news right now. If you do not subscribe to our daily newsletter, it is great and will keep you better informed or best informed. Everybody, have a great day.